So if couples are thinking of opening up the relationship and of opening up from monogamy, and it's something that maybe is quite new, or maybe it's something they've been talking about for a long time, I think that the first thing to bear in mind is that there's no rush. You don't have to hurry. You can talk about it and assess it and maybe see a coach or talk to friends who have been practicing polyamory for a longer time, and just maybe even go to some meetups and socials and hear stories of other people who have been where you are now, and do that without necessarily rushing to opening up, rushing to connect with other people. The conversation that you want to have, and I have written a full article about it on my blog, that talks about the kind of topics that couples want to address initially. So those are the kind of conversations you want to have around learning to self-regulate, around having hard conversations, and around really exploring what each of you individually is looking to gain from the experience. Like, why are you doing it? Your motivations may not be the same, which is okay, but you want to be aware of it upfront. So when I think about emotional readiness for polyamory, I'm really thinking about relational maturity and having the relationship vocabulary to talk about a lot of complex emotions. So if you can't express your emotions fully, then it may be even hard for you to understand it for yourself, not just to explain it to somebody else. But of course, in polyamory, you're really dealing with multiple emotional connections where you need to express yourself, and those relationships will feel very different. And you might be currently supporting one partner with their own emotional struggles, having some fights with another partner, and experiencing, a loss or some grief with another partner, right? So all those things can happen simultaneously. So if you're interested in to figure out if polyamory or non-monogamy is right for you, if you want to learn more about how to do this well and in a healthy way, I'm running a webinar on the 18th of June in the evening, UK time, and it's available for a small fee. There's tiered pricing, so it's accessible, and it will give you a broad overview as well as I'll be answering questions from the audience. And I think that it's really good for somebody who's either quite new, considering or questioning, or starting out and already hitting some obstacles. And it can give quite a few tools and advice on how to do this well.